But what's happening is some agents are bad and some operations are not doing things right. They might be doing things compliantly to the letter of the law, but they're not necessarily ethically or morally obligated to offer all options. Can insurance agents operate without bias? Can an insurance agent help you without being biased, especially when it comes to Medicare? You know, we get into Medicare and insurance related to healthcare. People want to know that they are making a decision based on information that is best for them. They want to make sure that they're making decisions that aren't just padding the pockets of someone. And I completely understand that. And so we get a lot of responses from people that say, oh, you're just pushing X product because you get paid a higher commission. And so I want to break that down. How can you know whether you can trust an insurance agent or not? And are there insurance agents that you feel like you can trust that have pulled the wool over your eyes because it seems like they're being honest, but really they're just playing into certain emotions? That's what we're going to cover in this video. If you have not already subscribed to the channel, please click subscribe to this channel. We're going to put out more and more, information related to Medicare, traditional Medicare, Medicare supplement changes, Medicare Advantage changes, and we might not be giving the exact same advice that everybody else is. So if you're looking for, the same advice you're getting from the same people that keep telling you X plan is the devil or X plan is the best plan, that's not what we're going to give. We're going to give you information to make an assessment based on other opinions or other advice from things that we've seen in the marketplace. My name is Justin Brock, and our agency has 37 employees right now. We have helped tens of thousands of Medicare beneficiaries. Pulled the numbers this morning. We have over 40,000 of our customers are on traditional Medicare with a supplement. Over 40,000 on traditional Medicare with a supplement. Right now, we have a little over 5,000 on a Medicare Advantage plan. And I say that because by me not being anti-Medicare Advantage from the get-go and telling you that the sky is falling and Medicare Advantage is to blame, I'm getting told that I am untrustworthy because I'm just trying to sell Medicare Advantage because it pays us more. That's wrong on many merits, but first I wanted to tell you it's wrong on the fact that most of our clients are not on Medicare Advantage. Most of our clients are on Medicare with a supplement, a Medigap plan. Of those plans, more and more of them are on Plan N. Plan G is still the most popular plan we get, and we still have some traditional customers that still rated Plan F or qualify for Plan F and have decided to keep it. So we give a plethora of different options and opinions and advise people based on where they are, what their expectations for care are, all that kind of stuff. And when we break down the differences in Medicare supplement and with traditional Medicare to Medicare Advantage to traditional Medicare with no supplement to traditional Medicare with Part D only to Medicare with supplements and Part D, all these different makeups of different plans, or even when you get into Medicare Advantage plans between nationwide PPOs, regional PPOs, HMOs, all that kind of stuff, right? We want to break down this information in a way that isn't biased, because my number one goal is for me to find you and leave you in a better place and be an advocate for us. We grow in volume. We have to help a lot of people to grow. There's not enough money in helping one Medicare beneficiary through their issues to retire. There's not enough on 10 to retire. There's not enough on 100 to retire. So what you have to do as a large agency operator is build an agency around helping tens of thousands, if not 100,000 Medicare beneficiaries. That's the goal. And so we're on a goal. We have a goal right now to help 1 million Medicare beneficiaries. But we want to help them not by signing them up for not Medicare Advantage plan, not by signing them up for Part D, not by signing them up for a Medicare supplement, but by getting them to trust our advice and be an advocate for us. The more advocates there are, a raving fan of mine who never buys a plan from me is worth more than someone that we bamboozled into getting some plan that's not best for them. So starting there, Is an insurance agent able to give unbiased information? Well, first I want to say all insurance agents are not giving unbiased information, because some insurance agents are definitely doing the wrong thing for the client, and they're doing what's in their best interest. I've had insurance agents that focus too much on compensation. Now, I'm an advocate of knowing how compensation works and understanding the economics of your business, because that is good business practice. Knowing how you get paid and that sort of thing is important, because you have to hold the people that are paying you responsible, just like I would advocate knowing how your insurance policy works as much as possible, so you can hold the insurance company responsible for paying what it is supposed to pay on the policies. However, my agents in our office don't get more commission for Medicare Advantage than Medicare supplements. They don't even get paid difference based on carriers. There are very specific, requirements that they have to get paid, but they're all related to helping more people, okay? And those are based on portions of what we would get paid, and we build it into a system that creates less bias. Now, if you're working with a smaller agency, somebody who's got maybe just them, or maybe just one or two people in their office, or three people, it's probably going to be more important for them to focus on compensation than a bigger office, because a bigger office is operating on volume and economies of scale. When more people, it's not as much about that. Plus, they're not having to write as many policies, and thus they're not quite as worried about their reputation as a bigger agency that needs, referrals, because they have a lot of mouths to feed within their office. And those are not all agents. Some of our staff are agents, some of our staff are in marketing, some of our staff are in the operational side, managing, and some of them are on the administrative or client retention side, where we have an award-winning client retention team that helps people stay on their plan, stay active, stay healthy, and stay, have their premiums and their bills continue to get paid on time and efficiently. So another thing that gets talked about is the difference between Medicare supplement and Medicare Advantage compensation. And for some reason, I keep hearing that Medicare Advantage compensation is higher than Medicare supplement compensation. And so to someone who's not really in the industry, I could see potentially how that's touted, because they're throwing out, things like marketing money, administrative overrides, and then street level compensation being more for a true up, meaning the first year, than someone else. But when we compare lifetime values of Medicare Advantage and Medicare supplement clients, we find that a Medicare supplement client actually requires less service work for us. So they're less expensive for our operation. They don't change as often. Someone that buys a Medicare supplement that, is willing to pay the premiums for supplements and has that, especially when they're turning 65 and they get that premium, and they keep it for years without ever changing anything. And so that is less burdensome to us, and the compensation difference is not very much. So while it is true that a Medicare Advantage plan, if someone gets their first Medicare Advantage plan, remember that's their first one, they get a true up that's over $600 for the first year commission. Renewal commissions cut in half after that annually to keep them enrolled in that plan or keep them happy on that plan. And so some people say, well, there's lifetime commissions on Medicare Advantage. Well, some Medicare supplements do pay lifetime commissions, but others that don't will actually often be more commission on the renewal than a Medicare Advantage plan will have for at least the following 5 years after the first year. And because Medicare supplements don't have to be changed or reviewed annually, they often stay intact. Now, one thing we see is that the Part D prescription drug plan that you have to write with a Medicare beneficiary who chooses traditional Medicare and a supplement can still have to be changed, so that can create some service work, but it also creates another commission. So someone who's writing traditional Medicare with a supplement and a drug plan is getting two policy commissions tied to that. And there's a lifetime renewal on that Part D drug plan commission. So also, if you rewrite someone's Medicare supplement, many carriers are giving up to $300 rewrite underwritten bonus. Some carriers are even giving up to $300 even for attorney 65 open enrollment bonus, even if they aren't going through underwriting. So there's a lot of compensation in Medicare supplements as well. And we definitely don't want to change compensation, because we think that having solid compensation is what allows us to create businesses that operate with actual client retention teams or administrative teams, actual trained agents, highly trained agents, as well as having the infrastructure, the marketing to do things with quality. That's why our satisfaction rating is so high. That's why we have over 1,000 5-star reviews online. But unfortunately, there are some other companies that utilize that compensation stream in a way that's more advantageous for the top person. They kind of create a pyramid out of it than anyone else in there. And so you can see sometimes that compensation stream doesn't create a quality outfit. It might create some decent brokers within the pyramid that are helping people, but they never are able to create the solid infrastructure we have here. That's why we train tens of thousands of agents around the country to try to create quality, local focused brokerages that help people, right? And so we have gotten to the point where we help people in all 50 states, but probably over half of our customers are right there in our backyard where we're creating these infrastructure for walk-in traffic for people to call in and to feel like, hey, I'm talking to people that understand the market that I'm in and can really, really help me and my situation. So anyway, as it pertains to bias with insurance agents, you can never be 100% certain that an insurance agent doesn't have bias, but you need to talk to insurance agents and figure out who is, trustworthy, who knows their stuff, who is in it for the long haul. If an agency's been around for a long time, our agency's been around since 1992. I've been running it for the past decade. And, we have, again, thousands of reviews, tens of thousands of customers. We have a very long track record, longer than probably any agency that I've seen online. Most of these agencies started after, the 2000 mark, and ours has been around since 1992, long before there was ever Medicare Advantage. So as all this Medicare Advantage fear, comes up and agents and brokers being compensated and blah, blah, blah. Agents and brokers have been compensated a long time and have done well in the Medicare marketplace by helping people the right way. Don't make everyone wear a diaper because one person goes to the bathroom in their pants. That's what we used to get told in the Marine Corps, right? One person has to wear a diaper, everybody has to wear a diaper because one person went to the bathroom in their pants. They didn't say it so politely. But what's happening is some agents are bad and some operations are not doing things right. They might be doing things compliantly to the letter of the law, but they're not necessarily ethically or morally obligated to offer all options. What we do is offer all options. We look at things, we explain things as non-biased as we can. Here's how traditional Medicare works with a Medicare supplement, a standalone Part D plan. Here's how a Medicare Advantage plan works in your area. Here's the different types that are offered in your area. If you called us and you said, I don't want Medicare Advantage at all, then we won't go over it. But we're not going to be like others that just try to pigeonhole you into either Medicare Advantage or Medicare supplement right from the gate, right from the start. We want to be able to help you with all options, because not all people can get a Medicare supplement. Not all people can get a Medicare Advantage plan. It all depends on geography. It depends on your needs. It depends on your budget. It depends on your health, all kinds of stuff like that. So if you want to know if you can trust an agent, unfortunately, I can't tell you who you can and can't trust. I can tell you that I'm doing my best to make sure that the agents that work for us are trustworthy and can help people all over the country. So if you're looking for help, give us a call. If we have an agent in your area and you want a local agent and we have an agent in your area that's working with us that we vetted, that we trust, we can turn you on to that local agent as well. If not, we can help you right here from our office in Tupelo, Mississippi. You can also get our book, Medicare Breakdown, on Amazon. That will break down a lot of this information without ever having to talk to an agent. And then if you like it, you can give us a call and we can help you make selections. Check us out. We're in the Inc. 5000 fastest growing companies in the country. And we're also very high up there for the insurance financial services sector, #2 in the state of Mississippi. So check us out online, BobbyBrockInsurance.com. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll talk to you soon.